Hi guys, welcome back to, well, it's actually quite bright today, but it's cold. We're getting a bit of snow. So tomorrow, mountain bike in the snow. But today, if you remember back to when I put this bike together, the Peugeot Electra, there was a couple of comments, and I think I picked it up myself, that the forks looked bent. And I said, once this bike hits 1,000 miles, I will change them, and it's hit 1,000 miles. So I've looked around and I have bought some new forks. These are Chromo Steel Tange forks, and they're going to go on. But first, I just want to measure a couple of things. Recording. Okay, so one of the things that I noticed with this bike when I put it together was the toe overlap that I've got on it. It's a small frame anyway, but I wasn't expecting so much toe overlap. You can see how close the wheel here sits to the forks, which I guess is due to them being bent. So I just want to take the measurement before, and it looks to me at this point it's around 19-20 mil, seemingly between that point and the tyre. Another thing I've noticed is, if you take a look right here under the headset, you can see that it does not sit flush. It looks like it fits at the back here, but it doesn't fit at the front. So to me, that's an indication that it's had a front impact and the forks have then bent backwards, and it's opened up the front of the headset here. So to me, that's as good a reason as any to change these forks. So just to recap, the reason why I think these forks are bent, and they probably are bent, is that it's had a impact on the front here, which has pushed the blades backwards. The steerer's stayed in the same place here, but it's opened up a gap at the front as these have been pushed backwards, and I'm getting a bit of toe overlap, which is annoying when you're trying to do track stands and you turn the wheel, because you're not quite that good at it yet. But if you've got that suspicion as well and you want to change your forks, a few things you need to make note of when you are looking for new forks. Obviously the wheel size that they're for. New and old, they're both 700C wheels. 27-700, they'll be the same for road. Can you see it on the camera? The overlock nut diameter, OLD, which is just these hub spacing on the front. It will vary depending on the age of your bike and the style. This one is, I think it was 100, just a standard 100. Yeah, just a standard 100 mil. So it's a modern 700C wheel, and that's generally what they all run on the front. Important ones are steerer tube length. This is a threaded headset, so it's going to need the bit top and bottom, but not quite as much as a threadless headset. So this one was measured from the top of the crown here to the top lock nut, and I've got about 145 mil of steerer. You want to check that you've got the right threading. Standard is 24 threads per inch. Rally, old Rally, is 26 threads per inch. French is a 1 mil pitch, I believe. I'll have to check that. So just need to be careful with the type of bike. This is a French bike, it's a Peugeot, but they've gone to 24 threads per inch by then. If you've got threaded, then obviously you're going to need a stem to go in there. Quill stems, standard is 22.2 mil for a quill stem. For a French, I believe it's 22 mil. You don't think that 0.2 0.2 of a mil will make a difference, but it does. So be aware of that. Anything else? I mean, you can measure the crown race at the bottom here. They'll have a specific diameter to fit round the neck when you press it on. So just be aware of that. You can measure it. And brake type. This one has an Allen key fitting on the back. So do my new forks. Just be aware, because obviously there's difference between Allen key and through bolt. So let's get these old forks out. Okay, there we go. Plenty of gap there now. I've tried it out with sitting on the bike as well, and there's no toe overlap. So much gap. They seem to be actually a little bit longer, the blades anyway, because the eagle-eyed of you might have noticed I don't have any brake pads in there at the moment, because the reach is, I don't have enough reach on the calipers to grab it, which is strange. I did not expect that, but maybe that's something to add to the list to check. But they went on fine, spot on. Excuse me. If I did have 20mm before, I've now got about 35mm clearance there. Like I said, it clears my feet, no problem. Yeah, dead happy with that, and they look good. I've got a bit of grease on them, so I'll clean that off. Happy. Just need to sort this caliper out. If I can't use that Shimano 600 caliper, I'm going to be devastated. But 1,000 miles on this bike, new forks, potentially a new caliper because of the reach issue. I'll look into that when I get in the warm, because it's freezing. Quick video today. I'll probably do another one to pad it out a little bit. But thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already. Hit that thumbs up if you like these shiny new forks. And I'll catch you in the next one.